Morning, everyone. Sorry it took so long to get back to this game. I should have streamed last night, but I was really exhausted from a long day, and I can't even say I'll be able to do it tonight. So we gotta hit the ground running here. Um, I have something to do tomorrow, probably in the morning. I don't know how long it'll last. So we'll just get started. Watching game two of the Phillies and Brewers. Again, I can't waste any time, so no. No like introductions or anything or no explanations. All I can say is everyone has played a full game in the divisional series. The 100 win Brewers took game 1. They now look to get sorry. They now look to take game 2 from Philly. So I am excited to see how Philly will respond. They've they've been down this road last series. They went down 1-0 against the Mets and basically reverse swept them, if you can call it that, in a 3-game series. That's why they're even here. And then afterwards, we'll start game 2 against the Dodgers.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in. And I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starter, Mitchell Parker.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go now? Here's Trey Turner.
Before we sim to the 9th, I think it's going to boil down to which lefty makes the fewest mistakes. This year, it has been a bad year for left-handed pitchers. If you are a lefty, most of the time you are being shelled within 2 innings or 3. So either Mitchell Parker or Shane McClanahan, whichever one has the bad game, the truly bad game where they've allowed 5 runs, will determine who wins. Alrighty, we're off to a bad start for the Brewers. They are up 3-0. It's actually how crazy how much of a toss-up it would have been. All the Brewers had to do was win 1 more game or 2 more games, and they would have been the first seed taking us on. The Dodgers would be hosting Philadelphia. It's actually crazy. Oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't paying attention just now. I didn't realize they put up 7 runs. I'm going to look and see who surrendered the 7, because that might have just cost Philly. Oh my god, Philly brought it within 1 before the home run. I actually am curious to see which pitcher for Philly, wrong one. Which pitcher for Philly cost that? Oh, Kirkering. Looks like he started it. Garcia kept it going. Phillips gave up the last two. Jesus. Now Ryan Thompson gave up one more. Actually crazy how Shane McClanahan went as far as he did. Surrendered no runs, and now it won't matter. All that work just for his team to let him down. The Philly way.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in, RD.
I'm wondering if Hudson's their closer. I don't think we played Milwaukee on stream this year.
Swing and a miss. And a
Maybe next season. We'll definitely play them next season on stream.
Here comes the skipper out of
No,
the
he
dugout,
isn't their closer.
and he's ready to make the move.
They're bringing someone else in to deal with Harper. Probably a righty. Actually, no, I think... No, Harper's a righty. Could be Ursak, right? Oh, it's Luke Weaver.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Luke Weaver.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock
Oh, he is a
him
lefty.
down.
Oh, Bryce Harper was a righty for a second. I forgot.
Next offering is foul back. Base is empty, one away here in game 2 of the NLDS. That one outside. Now 2-2.
Can't tell if they're chanting Brewers or Brew Crew. Doesn't sound right.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell sizing this one up. Squeezes it. 2 down. Last chance for the Phillies. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. You've got home field advantage, and you win the first.
If these Brewers can actually do something, man, I'm gonna tip my cap to them. If they can get to the NLCS, probably play the Dodgers, maybe even play us, I'm gonna respect them a lot because they have the pieces, man. CJ Abrams, you know, you got your superstar outfielder Jackson Chourio, and he's gotten some backup, some reinforcements with CJ Abrams, the trade deadline acquisition of Logan O'Hoppe from the Angels, and then they have pitching depth, man. They have the pieces to go far.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.
My only question is Philadelphia going to be able to respond and win game 3 and game 4, make this a 5-game series? Because all they have to do now is win 1. That's what you got to remember. All it takes is win 1 for Milwaukee. So Garcia, he didn't even get through 2/3. He only got 1/3 of the inning. He got fucking shelled. Dario had a triple and a double. Looks like most of their hits were from doubles. I don't think anyone hit a home run in that game. So, that leaves our game. This is a very pivotal one. We had the 101 win Dodgers on the brink here. All we need to do is win one more game here, and then we should be able to close out the series at home. Just one more game here. And then we got 2 in our ballpark. We have a chance to knock them out. So Clark Schmidt is still a bit tired from the previous game. So what I actually want to do is I want to bring in one of our lefties. I'm feeling Brandon Williamson for this. And what will happen is we'll bring Clark Schmidt in the third. So we're kind of doing what we did game 1. I want Clark Schmidt to be able to get as far into the game as possible without him being able to go past. I want to see if I can get him past the 6th and 7th inning. If he can like get to the 8th, that'd be huge.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance. And it's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
For the record, I did adjust my sliders after yesterday morning's performance.
Nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like
Bro's irate.
3 doesn't get the call.
That's just me not paying attention again.
Another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Swings through that. 1 ball. 1 out, base is empty.
I tuned down our hitting. Our contact and power is a little less now. And I upped the Dodgers contact hitting just to add that additional challenge. Because I do think this series should go 5 games. I think it'd be pretty disappointing if it doesn't. That's all I have to say. I want that challenge, man. Y'all gotta understand. I want this to be a challenge. I want to feel like I want to absolutely earn the right to advance against a team that won 101 games. Or 102. No, they won 101.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Here's Brian Rockies. Swing and a miss as he was late. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lopez off of first with 2 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, that would have been a ball. I should have hung off.
And that one almost hit him.
Now it would have been a 3-1 count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, fuck.
And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, getting the nod on the mound, Brandon Williamson.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning,
Williamson,
maybe two at
it's
the
been a few
most,
days.
and
All you got to do is go out there
he's going to pitch
and get through
pitch
2 innings.
more off speed and then fastballs late.
And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario.
Not yet.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And makes the grab. And there's one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Turns and fires the Betts. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Doyle flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
One ball. Strike.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We played an inning. No score. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's Michael Toglia. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugger too. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's
Damn.
got it. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Fights it off. You'll see another.
On a swan.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Owen Miller getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Second inning here, no score. Just missed.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Boyle's a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Great hit.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
And for the record, All-Star. Look how low this bitch is. It was up here. Now down here.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, you put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here is Zach Bean. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Okay, I didn't mean to swing at that. I wanted to check my swing.
Strikeouts for him on the bump today. Next to hit for the Rockies, Harry Ford. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss.
I thought it was gonna hook back in the zone. I was gonna foul it off because I thought it was hooking in.
He wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there,
Damn it.
out of a jam.
And we're back. The batter now will be Will Smith. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Matt McClain. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Dodgers down.
Great job from Williamson. Now we'll bring in Clark Schmidt, see if he can finish the job.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. The pitch. That one fouled off.
Damn, really? Y'all calling that? We're calling those.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
That's so bullshit.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he hits a
Nope.
ball right side. On to first. And there's 2 down. And now here is Renton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give him one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweep.
2-2.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Check swing. He held up. And now it's 3-2.
Well, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And Maxwell to swing. It's a strikeout.
Of all the pitches, you ain't gonna throw a fastball? Come on.
We move on to the bottom of inning.
All I feel like right now is we're wearing out Ohtani.
Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the last of the 3rd.
I forgot to hit schedule to pitch
The dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the
like a dumbass.
one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Clark Schmidt. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side, Lopez. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there.
Bringing in Schmidt against the 7, 8, and 9 hitter was such a great idea. I just need him to keep this sustainable for about, I'd say, the 6th inning. I would probably prefer him to exit by the 8th, but he may not get there. He may get only as far as the 7th.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Brian Rocchio. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Next to hit, Michael Tolio on the ground to 3rd. And that quickly 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
2-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Popped up. Rosario.
Shouldn't have swung.
And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still no score. Ready to go, bottom 4.
I think if we somehow win this game, the challenge, it should be every time you win, the challenge should be tougher. So I definitely, if we win game 2 or game 3, to really earn the right to advance, we need to make the difficulty much tougher than veteran for pitching. The Dodgers are gonna get that boost to all-star pitching difficulty. That's my plan. Again, I like a challenge. I like to be challenged. I like to challenge myself.
A swing and a soft line. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that.
That was a beautiful catch.
Saved enough.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Sing, you talked about.
Yeah, we making this a statue outside of Coors Field. We win it all.
A guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
No.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
You don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And on second, 2 down. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And it's second. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Like, dude, I'm really taking a lot of risk on that one.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the right fielder, Zach Bean. That one down the line, but that rolls foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. All tied up here in game 2 of the NLDS. Outside. Well, that's ball 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Oh!
3, and that's 2 in a row.
No! I knew he was throwing somewhere in the zone. I couldn't get the stride right.
In for the Rockies. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Damn. I sold.
Over to low. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Rockies are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. We're in the second game of this division series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Stone Garrett. Ripped on a line.
Let's go!
And breaks it in.
Great work, Jones. Ah.
So digging in, Matt McClain. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That's towards center. Doyle makes the grab, and there's
I think it just magnetically went over to Doyle's glove.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. No score. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Hernandez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Masataka Yoshida. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kevin Williams up and throwing. Leclerc getting loose as well. Got him.
Oh my gosh, bro. How is that a slider for 81 miles per hour? That really felt so slow. I don't understand it.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, Doyle.
This good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 2 down, nobody on.
Damn.
Swinging a ground ball up the
That was
middle.
not worth
Puts
it.
to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So they make short work of him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still have no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And strike 2.
I was really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swing and a ground ball. Lopez fires.
That's my Gold Glove at second base.
And retired in the 6th.
A 2-time Gold Glove winner, man. That's why you get them. That's why you get great fielders like Lopez.
On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
So the lineup flips over. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's to third, Miller.
1, 2, 3. That's the best case scenario.
Down, inning over.
That's the best case scenario. Him swinging at a cutter inside. That means he only had 3 pitches thrown to a Rosario. He is going to be able to extend past the 8th. He's got the stamina for it. His pitch count is really low. We have a shot.
Gonna have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So in now for Colorado, Brian Rockies.
Fuck.
Swing and a high fly ball
Again, late.
there towards left field. Balls it in, and there's 1 away. Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Michael Tolio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
1 down, base is empty.
Go! 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 Yes! 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 Give me the lead, boy!
The Rockies score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2.
Not yet. Like I said, we can go into the 8th now with Clark Schmidt.
Next offering misses down and away.
All the momentum's in our favor now.
Run in here in the late stages of game 2. A breaking ball misses outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ground
Right past him. Right past his arm. So lucky.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with one gone. Owen Miller will hit next. Ball to strike. The pitch. Just missed.
2-1.
One run across in the frame so far here in Game 2 of the NLDS. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Struck him out of the
Damn!
fence.
He clipped it.
Just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically
That's frustrating, man. That should have been a hit.
I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Zach Bean digging in for the Rockies. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one not close. Full count 3-2. Harry Ford and the Colorado on deck circle. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Damn!
Right side, hard
Right to
hit.
McLean.
Over to Lowe, and the inning is over. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Looking to get the tying run on base. This is smacked left field line. Down the line, and it's foul.
Oh, fuck.
On the line, base hit. And that puts the
What?
tying run.
Doyle, no shot, bro. No shot. No shot, bro. No shot. No shot. No shot. No shot. No shot. You just let the ball hit your shin. There's no shot. The ball just hit your shin, my guy.
Scoring position now. There are several ways that they can get this run across.
There's no shot. I just watched. He just let hit his foot. He's like, oh, wait. What are you doing?
So the tying run in scoring position. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So the tying run is second. And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. Hard to order coming up right behind.
Did not want to do that. I had to let him throw a bad pitch out of the zone. I did not want him to throw.
Fouled off again.
Yeah, he's going to send that shit out the park. I should be careful.
Conscious of the third inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Betts. Took first.
Damn!
We're tied at 1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at that with 2 strikes.
Just off.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Double play ball to second.
No, he missed it!
Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Really important at bat coming up now.
At the plate, Stone Garrett. That's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, you're the bottom of the 7th. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2.
What have I done?
That's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Tap foul at the plate.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The Dodgers threatening. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And there's the ball. Otani, the runner at third. Smith on second. Garrett at first. 1 gone. And here's a slow roller. Miller. Off balance feet. There's 1.
Let's go!
What play that was.
Yeah!
But the RBI single pushes across a run.
Oh my god, I salvaged the fuck out of that.
National League Division Series.
A bases loaded with 2 outs available. Oh my god, bro. Fuck.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Leclerc.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a shot. Come on.
A Rosarena after it.
No, it's not.
He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Damn.
So now here's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Amber Scott.
When I make that same mistake, and I have him scheduled to pitch now. Remember to do that.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and
You
a ball.
dumbass. It was out the zone.
The move to the alley. He's got it. Out number 2. Nicky Lopez digging in for the Rockies.
I want him to walk.
That misses off the outside edge. Brenton Doyle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Rolls slowly to first.
Well,
Low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Two now. And this is inside. Waits at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now.
he threw his bat. I love that animation. He's like, I don't fucking play anymore.
Who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit. Up the middle. Tosses the first.
Great play by Lopez. He's caught nearly every single ball passing his way. The only one he didn't was the base hit by, I think it was Mookie. It was that base hit by Mookie that resulted in the eventually resulted in running home.
Back here in LA, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. The other way.
That sucks.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Breaking ball.
Fuck!
There, got him looking. And to a later. Now it's going to be Michael Tolio. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And now it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. All tied up here in the late stages of game 2. Tolio tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. And he swings and lifts one to deep center.
Come on, go, 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 go! Yes, yes, yes!
Another homer.
Totally Taters!
Home run of the game, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Now before the 1-1, time is called. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And
Damn.
rule to swing. It's a strikeout. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Diego Castillo.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And the count 1-2. One-run game, bottom nine. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
With the tying run and scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Swing and a foul out of play. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Takes the grab, one down.
2 more outs.
He's 2 outs away. And now, Will Smith.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
With the winning run at the plate here in Game 2 of the NLDS. High fly ball out to center field. Doyle in position. Hauls it in for the out.
We're down to the last out, guys. 1 more out.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett.
Like with Stone Garrett, we don't need to pitch around him, just pitch at him.
So the tying run is second. On
There it
the
is.
right side.
Let's go! We just stole home field advantage from the Dodgers.
This team is riding pretty.
Rockies take Game 1 and Game 2.
Pretty confused as to why they're not getting it done. But it's a huge tone setter when you can take the first 2 games of a series, especially on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up and hold.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Man, we're 2 games away from upsetting the Dodgers. Michael Tolia's home run prowess saved us this game. Without it, we would have lost 1-0. 2 home runs, man. Clutch. This is actually a really funny. This would be a hell of a graphic. Bro's just phasing through him. Really just like fucking around with the replay center. The blast. Alright, now I want to take that screenshot. Only 5 hits from both teams, man. Only Mookie was the running score, with Shohei getting the only RBI. Shohei was killing us, bro. 10 strikeouts. Jesus Christ. On the bright side, though, we still won. So, can't be too upset. I think for game 3, we'll start Dennis Eckert. And then for game 4, we'll probably run, once again, close to a bullpen game. I think that would make the most sense. But I want to save Chase Dollander for in the event we get game 5. I've been saving his arm for a bit. I might even save Dennis Eckert for game 5. Clutch moment for the rookie. We got games 2 for Boston and Baltimore, Seattle, and Kansas City. That was an intense game 2, man. We were not playing with our backs against the wall. It was the Dodgers. We just needed to be play strong. We would win.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Freddie Peralta.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
I believe Justin Steele played in that Red Sox-Yankees series, so I want to see what his stat line was officially, or how he looks now.
That's off the inside corner. They count now 2.
This won't take long.
One out to right. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
I'm also going to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Matt Vierlin now at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele. What do you have on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Here's Byron Buxton. Bounce to third. Gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Brendan Donovan. Just missed. That one the other way, and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that's downstairs. 2-1.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out, that ends the frame. And the Orioles lead one, and it remains 1-0. We're in the second game of this division series. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Late swing fouled off.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Sable on at first, nobody out. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And at first, one away. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
I'm back.
Pitch. And it's filled up.
We don't need to keep watching.
Really tightening up his hitting zone.
Go ahead, fast forward. We'll see how this game looks in the ninth. Boston is up 2-0. I'm starting to think this is a repeat of the 2023 ALDS. Because why is Baltimore struggling to get runners out from Boston? Yeah, we're just going to stop here and sim the rest of this game.
This team is riding pretty high right now, and you can tell the home team pretty confused as to why they're not getting it done. But it's a huge tone setter when you can take the first 2 games of the series, especially on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up at home.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely. And that
Holy
really
shit,
set the
Justin
tone
Steele
for the
killed
game.
it, man.
Fantastic effort.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris.
I think Freddie Peralta's about to get run out of Baltimore. That might be the last start we see him in an Orioles uniform at Camden. Seriously, how the fuck do you blow this kind of game with this much on the line? You're already down 1-0, and this is what you do. this. I want to look closer. 3 walks, 4 hits, 3 runs surrendered. That's atrocious. That was just so that was Justin Steele's first start. I thought he started in the. No, I don't think that was him. Nah, it wasn't him. It is actually crazy that if of course, if Baltimore can't get it done, one of these teams is hosting the ALCS. This is gonna be a really awkward series.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Kansas City Royals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And our pitcher in this game, Ranger Suarez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very...
Oh, M's are already up. They are up 5. Nice. They shelled him in less than an inning. God damn. That is some diabolical work. George Kirby is on a mission. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and safely say this game is what? It is a wash. Yeah, it was. Mariners tie the series.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Brent Rooker killed them. 3 for 5 with 2 home runs. Yeah, Suarez got shelled badly. The game was over on the before it even started. But if anyone can come back in the series, it's that offense for Kansas City. Now we get today with Game 3 for ours and Phillies series. The 87-win Phillies are on the brink of elimination. Now we can do overcast. This team with so many guys that led in so many categories in the regular season with 2 All-Stars, and they are 1 game away from elimination.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Let's see what you'll do, Philly. Okay, first hit. 3 runs on the board. Shelling Luis Garcia. Milwaukee responds with 3 runs of their own, and now have snatched the lead. Philly is keeping it close, though. We'll see if they can generate anything else. There it is, the Stephen Kwan home run. Philly has snatched the lead back, adding 1 more run, an insurance run if you will. They now have the lead going into the 6th. Milwaukee ties it in the 7th. A 7-7 ball game in the 9th. Yes, please. I am not playing. No.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Sal Freeland. Left-hand hitter waits. And that misses. And the count 2-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one missed. Jackson Chourio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Josh Stama is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Josh Hader. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Towards first, Harper. He takes it himself to the
Bro, they're so lucky.
Nothing doing for the offense that time.
I'm drinking a smoothie. That's why I'm not talking a lot. But they are so lucky.
And we are tied.
Hader was able to shut down Chourio. Because you brought in a lefty to pitch against a righty. Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
So bottom of the 9th. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Slash foul down the right side. It'll hook off into the seats. Headed towards the corner. Chourio on his way over. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Fucking speed demon. God damn.
Has it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it. So that could have been a really different outcome.
Falling behind 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luke Weaver up and loosening in the pen. Uribe warming up as well. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls up on it, base hit.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now it's Alec Bohm. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, nice play after the long run. And there are 2 outs. This is Bryson Stott.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Right down the chute. It's 2-2.
Bryson, the shit was right there, my dude.
Winning run is
Swing.
outside low. And a full count.
Yeah, bro's just bullshitting.
Nice spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
side.
Going into extras.
Plenty of time to first. That's the third out. And on to extra innings.
I can't waste much time with this. There's the run.
Weaver on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game, and now the DH, Weston Wilson. 1-2 now. And downstairs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Gosh, Greg, I think he's trying to deep the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul.
How much longer is this guy gonna take? It's been like 9 at-bats. Yeah, it's been 9 pitches.
This to third.
All of that just to ground out to the third baseman. Crazy.
Swings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
2 more outs before Philly season comes crashing down. If it hasn't already.
He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
One down, Phillies down a run.
I think this roster for Philadelphia is extremely flawed. When you think about it, that's why they had to get. That's why they ended up landing 2 outfielders for the deadline. They need someone to field when just Kyle Tucker can't.
You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is it.
Afraid to throw it right there. That's trust.
Can the Brewers be the first team to advance in this postseason to the NLCS? Can they be the first team to advance to the championship series? They are 1 out away from doing just that.
So it's their last chance in this one. Rafael Marchand digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it.
Rafael Marchand might have just kept the Phillies season alive with that base hit.
And that's his 3rd hit.
But they still have 1 out remaining. 1 out available. The next swing can either extend Philly's season or bring it to a screeching halt. Whatever momentum here it could become, it could be brought to a grinding halt.
Trey Turner at the plate. Check swing, and he went.
That was the one, Trey. I don't know what you were waiting on.
These are the situations closers, they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The Phils down to their final strike.
There it is.
Rocky Brewers are 1 step closer. They've advanced to the National League Championship Series.
Doesn't even attempt to swing at it, at least to foul it off or create a base hit.
In the National
Nope.
League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Josh Hader blew it. Shouldn't have kept him in the 10th, Philly. That was on you. Now you have to go into an offseason with tons and tons of questions. Like, look at this shit. You see this? The only silver lining is Real Muto's contract expires, and it wasn't much. But you have Josh Hader, his contract expires. Stalmont's contract expires. Sanchez, Manning, they both are now going into free agency. And Manning didn't even get to play this postseason. I don't think he played once. No, he did. He played I think it was game 1 against the Brewers. You still have 2 more years to pay off Alec Boehm's contract. You have until 2033 to pay off Trey Turner's. Bryson Stott, similar issue. Bryce Harper, similar issue. These are contracts that you have to keep paying out, and there's no championship ring to show for it. And the worst part is that you are now paying Stephen Kwan, and you are paying Kyle Tucker a fuck ton of money. So this was probably their last shot. I don't know where they go from here. And I don't know if they have the resources to pay Sanchez, Manning, or another pitcher in the market. I don't know if they can bring Hader back, or if it's even worth bringing him back. I mean, he had a great regular season, so who knows? Who knows what they go from here? But it's not really looking good. With that being said, though, I want to, like I said, challenge remains the same. I actually want to. I should be fine at All-Star. They made it really close. We're going to start Dennis Eckert for Game 3. I've made that decision. Him versus Tyler Glass now. Dennis Eckert's first postseason start. Our future ace of the staff, since he's locked down to 2035, while Chase is only locked down to 2032. Yeah, Eckert's our future ace of the staff. To make some changes. I want Rocchio to move back in the lineup. We're gonna have Jones play the 4. I think. Honestly, Rocchio should be moved to the 7th. There we have some diversity. And that should be enough. This is Glasnow's and Eckert's first starts in the postseason. And for an elimination game, you couldn't ask for anything better than this.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this.
God damn it, the game did it again. It dyed his hair fucking silver gray for no reason.
All right, just about set to go. On the hill here today, Dennis Eckert. What's the scouting report on him?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket.
Oh shit, not out the gate. Are you kidding me?
Around first, heading for two. And it's a double to start the game.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for L.A., Stone Garrett. In the air, left field. Jones calls it in, and there's one away. Let's check out their lineup for this must-win contest at Singy. Their production in the postseason has been underwhelming.
It's usually not great to have your whole team below the Mendoza line, Boog. These bats have been ice cold, and if they don't want their season to end in disappointment, they're going to need to make some noise in this ball game.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Got him swinging. And there's two away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for L.A., and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you prefer that pitcher work away.
Now fly ball.
That's a moon ball.
Sizes this one up. And
He about to died.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. One out, base is empty. On the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. And over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. There's a
That's beautiful.
one hops off the wall.
decent weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One out, runner at second. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Ground ball.
Great work, Doyle. Come on, Lopez. Run home. No, he's out.
And he gets him.
He wasn't fast enough.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Let's go! Nolan Jones sends it out of here. A 2-run shot in the first.
The Rockies jump in front. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
The career man in a contract year. He once again does it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Here's Michael Tolier. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2-2 now. And they'll do it again. Two outs.
Damn it! Why did I swing at that?
It's a strikeout.
What am I, stupid?
But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Third game of the division series. Here's the veteran first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Next offering misses down and away.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
There we go.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Matt McClain steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pulls that one foul. Lowe over at first with one away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Oh, I can't get the timing right. That shouldn't have happened.
Quiet this home crowd, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
Damn it.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get
Matt
back
McClain
in the
finally
ballgame
does
so
something for the
quickly.
fucking
That's why that
Dodgers.
leadoff walk was
And he flipped the bat
extremely
too. Man hasn't done anything all postseason. Thinks he has the gall to flip the bat.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2. Count.
Misses outside. And a count now even up. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, dude. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Headed towards the corner. Fair
Oh
ball.
my God.
And heads for second. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Doyle hooks it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Let's get through this one. Keep the game tied. We'll try and get the offense back out here and do more damage.
Now it's Ahmed Rosario. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Oh, right to the backstop. Out up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base now just 90 feet away.
Struck him out looking with the off.
Damage minimized to 2 runs.
2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here in Denver, leading off Owen Miller. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Swing and a miss.
How did I not check the swing, bro? What are you talking about?
Here's Brian Rocchio. Swung on, belted. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second.
Go for second.
And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So up next, Zach Bean. And it's second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2.
I gotta wrap this shit up at 1 before it's too late.
Glass now, ready to deal.
I might not even be able to.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Harry Ford digging in for the Rockies. This is a guy who is very highly regarded.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna be able to finish this game. My boss just texted me. He said that someone's out sick and he needs me in as soon as possible. I gotta be in by 1. It's all I might make it by 1, so I'm not gonna be able to finish this game. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the stopping point.
So 1 hit is all they get. We play 2 full. We are tied 2-2.
I don't have a choice. I just told him. Damn. This game was getting good too. We'll come back after I leave work at 7. I have to go in now. I'll be back. My shift ends at 7, so I'll see you guys tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to finish game 3. See y'all then.